Hi guys, welcome to this week's edits from our round 19 game versus GWS. This is obviously your questions again, so let's see what you've got in store for me today. Set shots. It seemed our set shots on goal were from low percentage areas. Are the players leading the wrong spots? Is the oppo flooding the best spots? Is the ball coming in too slowly? All of the above. It's a really good question. That's our set shot scoring chart from the weekend. Obviously you see there's a line there going from from the goalpost. Proceeding out to the 50-metre logo. That's what we generally call the paintwork. Most sides within the AFL try to get their marks inside 50 in that paintwork. In saying that, most sides generally vigorously defend that area as well. So it's probably why our shots are a little bit wider on the weekend. You see, for example, this one here from Shane Edwards. Shane's, I think, kicked 12 straight now with regard to set shots. He lets me know week in, week out. The big thing for us on the weekend is we probably knew that GWS were going to come up with something to try and stop us kicking goals. You would have noticed Tomlinson as our winger was down there for the majority of the day, clogging up our space together with Mumford at various stages as well. So we did have to lead wider than we would have liked. There's a few ball movement issues we had on the day also that we addressed earlier in the week, being Monday, that we worked through today at training with our players. So from our point of view, we did have a lot of shots out wide, probably more than we would have liked. To the guys, to their credit, we've worked incredibly hard. I think we're AFL number 1 from set shots at the moment, so we've got to continue to make sure that becomes a strength of ours. But it was a really good pickup by Jason there. So the solution for us is a couple of things. We've got to work a little bit harder to get that ball in that central corridor, and it's mainly by getting better ball movement from up the ground. The second one, Shane Edwards. Shane Edwards, I feel, is an important player. He flies under the radar. What change did you make to his development? It's another really good pickup. Shane's a very important player for us. He gives us something that we haven't got a lot of. You know, he's got Indigenous talent, so he's quick, he's agile, he makes things happen that a lot of other players can't. He's incredible to watch. He's a very important player for us. From his offensive prowess, but defensively he makes a lot of things happen as well. The pressure he can put on is unbelievable. The one thing that he's elite at is clearance. He's a very good clearance player for us. You'll generally see at stages we'll throw him in the middle. He's our go-to guy at various stages because we know we'll get his hands on the ball. But the big one for us is he's a quality kid. You would have seen by the agility there and the things he does. This is unbelievable bit of play here. Just reads that, sees out the corner of his eye, Dustin. That's a special player, and he's probably a player I think that has improved every year that we've been here. He works incredibly hard. He's very diligent in what he does, and more importantly, he loves his footy club. So we're very pleased to have him. But he's probably grown in his role a little bit this year. Started off a little bit slow, but we've been pleased with his development thus far this year, and we expect him to get better again. Good question, Kaz. Tackle pressure. Interested to get your opinion on the tackle pressure. Where was it? Also, is Dusty more important up forward? That's from one of our fans by the name of Jacob. Jacob, good point. We thought defensively we weren't anywhere near the standard we set for ourselves. I think we only had maybe a touch over 30 tackles. We have different stats where we look at tackle attempts. So I think we average about 85 tackle attempts. I think we only had 68. So we're well down on that. Probably a couple of reasons. One, it was a highly uncontested mark game, so I think GWS had 99, we had close to 85 or 90 ourselves, and it generally means the ball's not in a tackle situation. So we thought we were really poor in this area on the weekend. We thought our pressure overall wasn't anywhere near the standard, so we addressed that on Monday as well. So expect a lot better effort this week, but it's a really good pickup from that. Dusty, is he more important up forward? Dusty was a little bit sore on the weekend, so we put him down forward more so. But the thing that he gives us up there is he still gets his midfield numbers, but he's capable of kicking some amazing goals. I think he's our second leading goal kicker. I think he's kicked 23 goals for the year. We like the players that can play forward of the ball a little bit more. They can win their own ball and, more importantly, create scoring opportunities for others. So Dustin, for example, kicked 2 goals, 2 on the weekend. He had 4 direct score assists as well. So effectively, that's giving the ball to the next player, and the next player will then kick that goal. So we're really happy with how he's playing at the moment. He's pretty close to probably, I'd say, all Australian form. He can continue to get better. Got to remember he's just turned 22 years of age, so he's going to be a very good player for a long period of time, provided he continues to work hard and develop his game, which we know he will. time. Do you think your time would be better spent planning for Essendon rather than answering fans' questions regarding last week's game? That's from Michael. You know what, Michael, you're probably right. So this will be the last Dimma's Dissects. No, we're only joking. Oh, listen, mate, it only takes about 10 minutes and we realise how important the fans are to us, so we're more than happy to take a little bit of time out of our day to spend some time. That's a great question. All right, guys, really important game for us. Let's make sure we get to our round 20 game. We've got a huge Friday night game versus Essendon. It is the clash of the sash too, an important one. We've been disappointed with our performance. I think it was in round 11. We played incredibly poorly. More importantly, it is a chance for you guys to win 1,000 big ones by attending the game. Bingle will put out the money, so all you've got to do is show up, grab a Bingle sash, make sure you're on the big screen acting like some form of lunatic, and you'll get rewarded, hopefully, with $1,000. So let's make sure we get a big crowd there. We really enjoy you guys. We participate in your energy and we feed off it, so let's make sure we get there and help us get the result. Thanks, guys.